Hey, Pamela. I'm zooming with the B500 at the moment. Catching these guys playing basketball. So they get to play basketball for their exercise, and the public can't. How's it going? So I'm looking for the guards to see if the guards are wearing masks. So far, all I can see is that these inmates aren't wearing masks. None of them. Of course, Eric says that they have to wear masks on his pod, but that's just his pod. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this guy's got gloves on down below. On the bottom right, he's got gloves on, but he doesn't have a mask. He's got blue gloves on. That's weird. That doesn't look like an inmate's uniform, though. Here, I'll let you guys look at him. Hang on a second, let me get it so that it'll stay on him. Come on. There we go. Alright. Give you a look at what I'm looking at. That's not a jumpsuit for an inmate. No mask, but he ain't around anybody. He does have gloves on, but he doesn't look like he's an inmate. I mean, that looks like a guard that's out there exercising. Work release pod? Okay. So they get to exercise. Everybody else in the world doesn't get to exercise. These guys do. Now we got multiple people out here. No masks. So there's 0 masks so far. That's definitely a Jeffco uniform. They'd be arrested out here in the real world, huh? They're already there so they can do it. Yeah, I know that, Craigslist. So we're gonna stand out here and see if we can capture some of the guards out here, if they come out to the thing or not. We should be able to spot a guard. Oh, that's interesting, Robert. That would explain it. But why would they be on work release instead of at home when all this is going on? Yeah, we had snow last night. A lot of it's melted already. But I had like 8 inches of snow in my house this morning. Of course, right and wrongs. Hey, 69, Mammy. You're back. Unless they watch my feed and know what I'm after. Yeah, that's true. Chances are we'll see a guard, though. We'll see that they don't have any protection, face protection or gloves. You more than likely won't see it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 people playing basketball at the moment. Well, two people just sitting out there. But yeah, if you did that out here outside of the jail, well, of course, Rob B, the sidewalks aren't part of the park. We already know that. They just don't want to accept it. But they had gatherings like this outside of this jail, cops would be on them in a heartbeat, saying, you can't do that. All right, guys? Here, we'll give you that one to watch. I know we're crooked. It's the hill and the snow and everything here. But you guys can see the guys playing basketball in there. No masks, no nothing. No one in there other than Eric's pod has masks. And they've all been exposed. Hey, Blue Eyes. So, yeah, exactly. What are they going to do? Arrest them? Yeah, so they're allowed to play their basketball here, but you can't go to your local gym and play basketball. You can't go to the gym and work out, but here you can. So you can get arrested and come in here and play basketball and work out in the gym. I haven't seen any guards yet, no. I have not seen any. They're bound to come out though at some point. I would assume they have to check out in the area. So at some point we'll see a guard. We already know that they don't have any face masks or anything on. Well, cash flow, none that they've admitted to. But 27 deputies got sent home testing positive for it. And a lot of them were working in here. You tell me. Is that an outbreak? And them not wearing masks and gloves? Not protecting the population of the prison, of the jail? So I'm hoping to see some guards out here at some point. It's possible, Dave, but you got to remember one thing. There's one person or multiple people that can go in and out of this place. And one of them is the guards. So the only way that these guys are going to get sick is from the guards, who have now been tested positive for it and are home on paid vacation. So now they get to sit home paid because they tested positive for it. And these guys get to sit in here getting sick. So public safety is not their number one concern, apparently. In fact, public safety seems to be on their low end of their totem pole as far as the jail is concerned. Humans held captive. Well, oh, there's some guards right there. Where'd he go? He didn't come out. Damn it. He didn't come out. I saw the stripe on the uniform though, at the door. But he didn't come out. Saw the stripe going down the uniform leg. You know, they're not gonna let him out over it. Denver wouldn't let him out because Denver has a good majority of them bonds on him. Denver has over $110,000 of those bonds on them, if I remember right. Yep, JD. So we're hoping to see some of the guards from here. It's a good vantage point up here on this hill. They probably would, that guy Scott. As a matter of fact, I think they have. I think they were giving PR bonds to people that were accused of murder. We got somebody in an orange suit down below. He has no mask, no gloves. This is to confirm that there's no masks and no gloves anywhere else in the facility, especially masks. That Eric's pod's the only one that's being forced to wear them. What do we got there? I can't see it in the background. Look like a guard back there. Union joins calls for statewide pandemic pay. Wow. Oh, I'm sure I've been spotted. I think a deputy already drove by. There ain't nothing much they can say about me being up here. Right on the public easement. There was only 3 people out. 4 people out. In the yards at this point. Upper floor is closed, I believe. Should be closed. I'm hoping to get some pictures of some of the deputies. We shall see. Their website said that they were closed until the 16th. Till midnight of the 16th. Today's the 17th and they're not open. No, he didn't really mention what other people are in for. So, you know, they're empty. That quick. Except for that one. And then he went in. Different classifications, misdemeanors, felonies, things like that. Like Eric's pod has the lime green type ones. That's veterans. The orange ones, I don't remember. Blue ones. Yeah, there's different classifications for them. But I believe the upper floors are closed. Yeah. So we'll see if anybody else even comes out. They're all empty now. It didn't take long for them to get empty, did it? Not long at all. Let me see if I can zoom over to the left side here without pulling my cord out. Alright, let's see here. Alright, we got the building over there. See if I can zoom in on a window or not. and see somebody. Hang on, I'm looking with my B500. There's a person there. Way down low. Where's he at? I gotta try to find him with the B500. You might not see anything for a moment, guys. So I want to see him. Oh, that's as far as I'm gonna zoom. I can't see their head. I can't see him to see if they got a mask. Coming up slowly, scanning the windows. Not seeing any on the upper ones. That's, what is that? The exercise yard up there? Or something? Could be. Yeah, that's the exercise yard up on the top on that one. Okay. Alright, we'll go back to this one. That's the upper one, so you want to go down. That one has the most activity. So, oh wait a minute, we got some people in the bottom right. 2 people down there now. The one guy that was out there earlier. Cut the plastic. I'm sure they got masks. They're not going to wear them. You know what the answer is to that. You can call them up and get the answer to that real quick. Just by calling the sheriff's department. Pretty sure that they're not going to wear them. And what'd they say? Did they hang up on you or what? Or did they give you an answer? No, Soccer Mom, I haven't. I have not so far. If I can get these lined up or not. Can't really get them lined up. No answers? Yeah. Alright. Who's this guy? Is this guy a deputy? Or is this guy another guy? He's got supplies in his hands with mats. There's a deputy walking behind there. I can't see if he has a mask though. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. I can't. It cuts off his head because it's on the lower level. So now we got 3 of them out there, 4 of them out there. You say these are the work release guys, huh? With street clothes. Oh yeah, Lady Zaga, of course. We're definitely spying on them. This is the only place in Colorado that has an open gym. Anywhere else in this state, the gym's closed. They what? They're going to put you all in one section? Are any of them wearing masks? Are the guards wearing masks? He just told me that they're going to put them all into one section of the jail. I couldn't hear him about the masks though. No, Eric's not on this side, guys. Eric. I can't hear you. Only nurses? Right, only nurses. Okay. Only the nurses are wearing masks. Just the nurses. None of the deputies care. They have PPE equipment, guys. I know they do. They all do. They just choose not to wear it. That guy down there is one of the inmates. He's a work release guy. He's telling me information. He says that they're going to put them all into one pod. They're running short on guards. Yeah. So all the guards are getting sick, and it's only a matter of time before all these guys start getting sick. And it's even worse because when they put them all into one pod, there's going to be even less room. You can't social distance in there once they do that. It's going to be even worse than the national complex, the National Western Complex. Oh, that's because viruses respect the badge. Yeah, that's why there's 27 of them out on paid vacation. Yeah, they're still doing the feed on Sundays, soccer mom. There's still homeless out there that need fed. That guy spotted me up here pretty easy, didn't he? He knew I was up here. The other ones are all empty. This is the only one with people in it right now. Just a cold, Einstein's, yeah. That's a fact. Just a cold. We'll do some more recording on my B500. They're not going to release Eric, John Brown Media. Denver has a hold on them too. It's their yard for exercise is what you're looking at, soccer mom. So that's their exercise yard for each section. Eric's is on the other side. We can't see into Eric's because there's no hill on the other side, so we can't see down into it like this side. We can go around to the other side, but we won't be able to see a damn thing. Chris Marcus said what? Oh yeah, okay. Well, that's a good question, Cut the Plastic. Here, Cut the Plastic. You are now a moderator. Post some numbers if you want. You're a mod, Brian. Put up some numbers if you want. Well, it ain't going to do any good to call Mayor Hancock because this is in Jefferson County. Friends in code. This isn't Denver County, it's Jefferson County. So it ain't going to do any good to call Hancock over this. But he's saying down there they're going to put them all into one pod. And that's going to be scary because that's a lot of people. Still. They could probably just cut the amount of pods in half and be alright. These two guys out here are the only ones exercising right now. The only open gym in Colorado is in the jails. They thought about it, Soccer Mom. They did. They definitely thought about it. Alright, we got some guys coming up in the upper one here. Blue uniforms up here. They're in there. You just can't see them right now. There they are on the right. They're doing circles. So no masks there either. They did one lap. That's it. No masks. So Eric's pod is the only one being forced to wear masks and used against him in retaliation for not having them on. Well, more phone calls till they change things. So no masks in the entire place from this side. There's a deputy walking in the background. I can't get his face clearly though. But you can sure bet there ain't no mask on him. That inmate, no mask. Wearing a mask sucks. Yeah. They're using them as a punishment against them. Poorly fitting masks that they're making them wear, that they can't wear their eyeglasses because they fit so poorly. They can't stay on their face right. Well, you guys heard the phone call yesterday, didn't you? The sheriff said, or the sheriff's office said that all the inmates have masks made out of old uniforms. I don't see any masks on these guys' faces. No masks on them. What are kids doing here? What exactly are kids doing here? That's the employees' parking lot. Yeah, that's what I say. Send them home without pay for not wearing PPE equipment to begin with. Send them home without pay. Not with pay, without pay. Because they chose not to wear the equipment, they got sick. They tested positive. That's what needs to happen, guys. They want a vacation that bad? Have them do it on their own dime. Well, JD, this whole place is susceptible to it because none of the guards are wearing masks. No guards are wearing masks in here. No inmates are wearing masks in here. The whole idea is to prevent it from spreading. They should have been wearing masks weeks ago. Oh wow, Tammy. This here is a hot spot, or soon will be. He broke into it, defend? Yeah, that's true. Well, of course, JD. I think that's their plan. They want everybody to get sick. If you test positive for the virus, you get to stay home paid. You guys should be contacting them on the phone and saying these guys should be sent home without pay because they didn't wear any protection working in here to prevent it from spreading to anybody else. Public safety is not their concern here, obviously. If they don't want to wear their masks in here, public safety is not their concern. What's it going to protect? Not much, but it's better than nothing, soccer mom. But the guards have access to N95 masks. They have real masks. The nurses wear them. They can certainly wear them. Yeah, they don't give a shit about public safety, guys. They do not care about public safety. All right, we got a guy in here now. Am I going to go to any police calls? I don't know if I'm going to tonight or not. Tonight, this is the story. There you go, City of Golden. City of Golden should be telling these deputies if they're going home because they tested positive for it, they're doing it on their dime because they didn't wear masks. They didn't protect themselves from it. This paid vacation that they're getting for it is BS. Oh, I'm sure the real masks are available to them. They're just not wearing them because they don't care. If they get it, they get to get sent home on, with pay. And that's the problem. And they don't care if they're spreading it to all these guys in the jail. So all these guys here have been exposed, including these work release guys. So they bring it in, the guards will give it to the work release guys. Work release guys go to work and give it to the people that work there. Those people go home, give it to their families. The families go out, give it to their friends. Their friends give it to their friends. And you wonder why this is being allowed. The guards are the real inmates. They choose to be here. Not all the time, Jim and I. Some of them, it's just a paycheck to get them by until they get a better position somewhere else. Because it's just a common cold. Yeah. It's a common cold that has how many businesses shut down? Over 160,000 people applied for unemployment just in Colorado alone. 160,000 people have applied for unemployment in Colorado. And that's just from what I read yesterday. It goes up daily. 60,000 in the first week, another 100,000 from the other day. So, but the corporations will be fine. Not all of them. Not all of them will be fine. Not all of them, guys. There's a lot of businesses this is hurting really bad. Yeah, it's all coming out of our tax dollars now. All that unemployment, $600 flat rate fee. Flat rate pay to everybody on unemployment. People are making more money on unemployment than working right now. The ones that got laid off, they're making more money from it than actually working. A lot of people have gotten their stimulus checks. There's another guy right there, no mask. You can see their faces pretty clear. No mask. No masks on anybody on this side of the jail at all. Only Eric's pod is being made to wear them. And that's why I'm out here, guys, to prove that they're not giving them to the entire jail. They're only giving them to Eric's pod. They're only forcing his pod to wear them. And then if they don't wear them, they face discipline. Or if they don't wear them correctly, they face that. Vote harder next time. Yeah, that's right, guys. Vote harder. Vote harder. $6.6 million unemployment claims. Now hit that at $600 a week. All right, guys. And where's all this money coming from? How far is this country going into debt over this? How many trillions of dollars are we going into debt over this? Can I explain what's going on with Eric for those that do not know? Okay, what's going on with Eric is, well, I did receive a call from him today. Multiple calls from him, actually, which I did live stream it. I don't know if the live stream's fixed where you can watch it yet, because my phone died during it at the end when my phone was overheating. What's going on is there's 27 deputies that have tested positive for the COVID and have been sent home. Some of those deputies were directly in contact with inmates, including one of them that Eric named off, and I forgot which guy it was. And so when they were asked if they've come in contact with anybody that has tested positive for it, he had to answer yes, because he was in direct contact with them, as was everybody else on the pod. So the nurse looked him over and checked him over and said he's fine, and then gave him a mask. And Eric said he wouldn't wear a mask unless everybody on the pod wore a mask. Eric Brandt. JD Eric Brandt. B-R-A-N-D-T. Eric Fuck the Cops Brandt. If you don't know who he is, you'll find him on YouTube very easily. Oh, wait a minute. That guy's wearing a mask, ain't he? We got one wearing a mask now? I think we see one with a mask, maybe. Over 20 million claims? That I could believe. There might be a guy there with a mask, guys. Hang on. We'll have to watch this window here, because I might have saw one with a mask. That doesn't mean he had it on. Alright, we'll go right there. Alright, we should be able to see both pods at once here. Alright, look for a mask on any of these guys that you can see on their faces or hanging around their necks. Oh, they might be wearing them on the right now. I might be seeing some masks finally. Of course, they know the camera's out here, guys. They know I'm taking pictures. They got cameras out here watching me right now. They know I'm out here. The inmate knew I was out here right away and was yelling stuff about what was going on. Yep, that's right. Cut the plastic. That guy in the exercise yard does not have a mask, but I think inside of the pod, I think I saw somebody with a mask, but I'm not positive. All week, all month. Come on, he's been doing it for years, literally years. You'll find him on Westward Magazine. You'll find him on the Denver Post. You'll find him on the news stations, the media stations. You'll find stories all over about him. But you'll find his channel on YouTube. And then you'll be watching videos for a month just to get an idea of all the stuff he does. Yeah, binge watch it. That's a fact. I'm going to try zooming in with my B500 here on that upper one. I got to go up higher. I know you guys aren't going to see much while I do it. I'm on the wrong one. That one right there. Okay. Yeah, that one. I'm zoomed in with my B500 so I can see in there, guys. See if I can spot people with masks or not. Walking by the window, the back window. So, sorry you don't get to see a whole lot while I'm doing it. Alright. Yeah, no mask on the guy with the white t-shirt. That's up above. Hang on. Trying to get a shot of him. Where'd he go? He's against the wall on the left and I can't see him right now. But I want a short video of him, short clip of him without a mask with the B500 where I can zoom in on his face. There he is. Alright. Yep, no mask. Okay. I got that short clip on him. Oh, let me check the guy on the right here now. Might be a guy over here on the right side. Yeah, there is. Come on, zoom in more. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, man. Guy talking on the phone on the left side. No mask. He's inside the pod. So I'm recording him, trying to get his face better. My B500 ain't, there it is. Okay, now it's zooming in. Okay, guy, turn around a little bit so I can get the rest of your face. I need the rest of your face because that bar is in the way. Come on, cooperate with me. Turn around. Turn and face the wall so I can catch the rest of your face. There we go. Here's another guy. That works. It shows that he has no mask. So the second floor on this side has no masks. They're not wearing any. My facts might be wrong. That is true, but that is what I heard, and I forgot where I heard it on. That it was a flat rate, $600 is what I had heard. All right, you guys, can you see on the right side? Well, center, direct center, about right now. There's a guy on the phone back there, and that's the guy I was zooming on and getting his face, showing that he wasn't wearing a mask. There was another guy there too. So go back to watching the right side as well. 'Cause, 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 But I did hear that it was a flat rate, and I don't remember where I heard it from about the unemployment. So if it's wrong, the fact is wrong then. I can't verify it from here. That guy doesn't have a mask though, sitting there. You guys can see him. No mask. Those guys are inside the pod too. They're not in the exercise area. They're inside the pod. This whole place should be wearing masks, especially the deputies. Deputies should have been wearing a mask for the past month. Yeah, we're filming right into it, Cactus Cop Watch. We're filming directly into the jail from outside. I'm up on the side of a hill, up on the street. Let me give you an idea of where I'm at here. See, there's a building, and I'm way up above it on a hillside, up on the street. So I'm on the public easement of the street up here. Not even on their property. And I can get in better with my B500. No, it's not Eric's pod. Eric's pod's on the other side. He's on the north side, and I can't record into it. It's there's no hill on that side. He's on the back side of this building, guys. So there is no hill for me to get on to record from, to look down into it. I wish there was, but there isn't. This side has a hill, the other side doesn't. Weekly rate plus 600? Huh. So there is something to the 600 then. No, he can't. No, he cannot. He's on the other side. It's a different pod. They're going to put them all into one pod from what the one guy down there was saying, though. And then maybe we can see him. But that also exposes them even more when they do that. You know? That's going to be even worse. Weekly rate, oh, plus 600. So you get a weekly rate and 600? Holy shit. Is Eric as dangerous as Ted Bundy? Only if words are dangerous. It's only one time for the 600? I don't know. I don't know who's calling me. Hello. No. Okay. Will do. Yeah, she might not have her phone on her. So, no, this one's fine. So, but she might not have her phone with her either. So, but I'll text her and let her know. She'll see it eventually, or I'll get home and talk with her. All right. Okay. All right. Bye. Okay. Okay. All right. Bye. Well, I don't know if it was from that. But anyways, I'll talk to you later. All right. Okay. Bye. Sorry about that, guys. A couple phone calls there. So, have we seen anything interesting down in there? Has there anybody been walking by with masks, without masks, or anything? Yeah, Jefferson County Detention Center is where we're at. Nope. Okay. No masks. That one guy looked like he had a mask, but I wasn't sure on the right side. But I haven't zoomed in on it with my B500 to verify or not. But the other guys that I seen in there didn't have them. These guys walk next to it, but I can't see their faces very well to see if there's a mask hanging down or if it's on their face. So, I don't know. Let me zoom in with the B500 for a little bit, guys, and see if I can't get a good shot with the B500 so we can see. Right about there, I think. There we go. All right. Oh, it's just t-shirts. They're wearing a t-shirt underneath the uniform is what I'm seeing below on their neck. It's just a V on the uniform, and they got a white t-shirt on underneath it. Here, I'll show you guys. So it's not a mask that I'm seeing. Oh, I'm zoomed. Hang on, let me unzoom. So you guys can kind of see it If it wasn't all getting whited out. Hang on, let me see if I can zoom better and get a better picture. There we go. Wait for it to focus. Wait for them to come by again. Then you'll see when they walk by, it's just the bottom edge of the t-shirt they're wearing that I'm spotting. Come on, walk by again. Well, it's in focus. And you can't see it very well. Well, you can, sorta. Anyways, it's the t-shirt underneath that I'm seeing. It's not a mask that's hanging down. So they don't have a mask as they're walking around in there. That's actually the t-shirt underneath their uniform that you're seeing. Do they have soap? They have soap, yes. I don't know if it's decent soap, but they have soap. You saw it good? Okay. I was wondering if you could with the focus going in and out with the B500. So no masks on the right side, no masks on the left side, no masks. Oh, we're on the bottom floor now. No masks anywhere that we've seen then. See how it looks like a mask as they're walking by, but it's just a t-shirt that they're wearing underneath. Of course not, Maggie. Okay. Just as he walked out of the frame. Well, this is the best I can do with my phone camera for you guys to see in there, which is pretty good actually. But the B500 gets in there so much better. But it has a problem with focusing sometimes where you can't see it real well. If I move a little bit, I might be able to get a better picture of them walking by. If I move to my left, so it isn't such an angle as it's in there. Uh-oh. We got an escapee. We got an escapee, guys. Look at him. You see him? We have an escapee. Can you guys see him or not? Yep. Bunny. Bunny. Not a raccoon. Bunny. Dinner. Eggy. Eggy likes rabbit stew apparently. Oh. Rabbit tastes like chicken. They used to serve us rabbit in school, as a matter of fact, instead of chicken because it was cheaper. That was way back in the late 70s. He just got his outdoor privilege. Well, he'd be on the other side, so I wouldn't be able to see him. Even if I walked over there, I'd be at a lower level than I would, I wouldn't even be close to being able to look in there. So I'd be on a lower elevation than the building, being on the other side. Yeah, you can't see him from the other side at all. Let me turn off my B500 and there we go. Let me put my phone on my battery so I don't run it low, because we've been out here for a little bit now. so I don't want it running too low. Get it plugged in and charging. Yeah, we were down to 66% already, so that'll get charging back up, depending on how long we want to stay out here. So the guys keep walking by down there. No activity in these other ones anymore. Like a thresher. Flipping out the guards. Oh yeah. Yeah, that little bunny's flipping off the guards, all right. But it's been really tough to see any of the guards through here. Through all the bars and stuff, to see if they're wearing anything. But we already know they're not. If the inmates aren't, the deputies aren't. Chain lube for the oil. He needs 90 weight for that thing now. He's beyond the 3-for-1 or whatever it is. 3-in-1 oil. He's beyond that. He needs 90 weight now. To quiet it down. That sound about right? Yeah, 3-in-1. Yeah, but he needs 90 weight now. What time is their lockdown? I don't even remember. Red gun oil works also. Yeah, there's a lot of oils that'll work. But yeah, one of them things. He's still on the phone? Do they have my stream up on the stream, showing the outside of the jail, so that Eric knows that none of the other pods have masks? Cool. So he knows that none of the rest of them are wearing masks. Only his pod, and every one of them's been exposed in there. Yeah, we got something better. We'll just send a link to the video to the news, to all the news stations. News stations will, if they'll run with it, about the deputies not wearing masks. That would be good. I don't know, Maggie K. They're not going to tell anybody. Well, of course it's all flawed. They just found out from inside the jail that 27 of them tested positive. I didn't hear that on the news. Matter of fact, what I heard on the news was 20, not 27. Yeah, they won't report inmate cases. I'm pretty sure they won't. Yeah, only deputies are being reported. Yeah. They're not reporting the cases inside the jail. Wonder if we can do that through public record, if we can find out that info. This is Jefferson County Detention Center. Some are presumptive, no test given. Yeah, that's possible. All right, we got more inmates coming out. No masks. 0 masks. So the deputy that was spoken to on the phone about saying that they made masks for all the inmates, he lied. So whoever made that phone call can call back and say, we were outside with a camera and didn't see any masks that you reported that were made for the inmates. Not a single one. You can see the staff parking lot. Oh, that's through the window. I don't know if I can go in the staff parking lot, guys. I can go over there, but I don't know if I can go into the parking lot. An officer lied. What a shock. Yeah, no kidding. All right, guys, I'll walk over to the other side. But I don't know if I can go in the parking lot. You got to remember, it's a staff parking lot. Yeah, staff parking lot. They might get pissed off. I will let you go in. I'll go down there and see if I can find where he is. 5th floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 floors total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think 6 floors total, maybe. They'll get upset about me going into that parking lot, I'm pretty sure. But I'll go down there anyway. Oh, my lens is dirty. See how it glares on light? So the lens is dirty. I forgot to wipe it before I started. Just tell him you said it was okay. Sure. Let's see what I can see over there. It might be that far parking lot he's talking about, not the close one. I'll get some exercise out here anyway. Yeah, the whole thing's a jail. And that side's the courthouse. Nice star effect. Yeah, I need to clean the lens. That's what I need to do. So I'll clean it here when we get around the other side. Scream what? Scream loud when he tells you to. I'll turn on the B500 again and I'll flash the flash on the lens on the camera. All right. I don't know if we got a real sidewalk down here. Looks like we do. All right, we do have a sidewalk. How about that? I don't have to walk in the mud. This ain't helping my back any either. This rig's a little bit heavier than what I usually carry around. You know, I usually just carry my phone and maybe my light stand, one, but this one's got my B500 and it's a real tripod. So it's several pounds heavier, so it's harder to carry around. I know he won't be able to see. Well, he might be able to see straight down into the thing down over here, but let's see what we can see down here. Hey, Johnny's in. What's happening, Johnny? All right, let's see what the sign says over here. It says anything about people going down here. This is the Community Release Program, Prisoner Intake, Inmate Transfer, Building Maintenance and Supply. So I don't know what the sign that's down there say. Probably gonna say I can't enter down there on the right. That looks like all maintenance stuff over there on the right. And there's a lobby on the left here. Let me go down a little bit further. See, they got it all fenced over here. See how it goes down lower, though, as further away you get? And I don't know if it's this side or the other inside one that he's on. I'm not sure which side he's on. He says he can see the lot. There's another lot right over here. He can see the stoplight. That would be that stoplight over here. So we got to go down a little bit further for him to be able to even see us anywhere close to seeing us. He won't be able to hear us unless he's in the yard, so yelling wouldn't do much good. It's all fenced in for this one thing here. It looks like they got a gate down here. Testing closed until Monday. What kind of testing? What is this place over here? We'll go over here a little ways because it's fenced. I'm not seeing any signs saying you can't be here. If you can see the light, let me see here. What do we got here? I don't know what this place is down here on this end. A lot of sheriff's vehicles. A lot of intake. What does that sign say? This is radio maintenance facility. Alright, we just saw another escapee out here. Where'd he go? I saw him run. He's behind the fence still. Another furry escapee. I don't see anything saying you know, public isn't allowed here. I mean, it is fenced, but there's no gate. There's no signs. All right, tell him I'm out here by this red truck if you can see me. I'm gonna flash the camera a few times. Oh, I gotta put the flash open first. Let me see here. Where's my... Alright, let's see here. Alright, I did a couple flashes. It matches the picture on Google exactly the same, really? He's got to be over there on that side somewhere. I did flash it, Lacey R. He just got off the phone. I'm flashing the light on my camera. How you doing?
How are you?
Not too bad. I can hear him. Can you guys? Away! 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 I think they just yelled at him. I think they just yelled at him. Yeah, they had to have yelled at him. They did the microphone about no yelling. It has to be out in the exercise yard. I think I see him on the top floor. I thought I saw him waving up there. He might get in some trouble. Yeah, that was through his mask. Yeah, I think he was waving at the bars. Hey, Brian, can I get through over here on the right? Over here, between the buildings? Isn't there some stairs up here? Going up to the front? You think he's on the middle one? He could be on the middle one. I thought I saw some waving on the top one, though. There, now we can watch the top and the middle. What testing do they do here, I wonder? All right, I'm going to turn off the B500 again and plug back in the phone. He gets on the ground? Oh, that'd be interesting if that's what he does, yeah. He could have been yelling at that little port. They test to make sure the guards are thugs. I thought I saw him waving above the bars, though, which we wouldn't even be able to see. Okay, he has to get down to look out where you can see your feet on the left, that you can see in that slot. He's calling again. Okay. Ask him if he got in trouble for his yelling. Because I think they got on their speakerphone and told him something about not yelling. So he can't see to his cell, obviously. I yell at times, soccer mom. Matter of fact, some of the ones that you hear with all of us yelling, where you hear a bunch of people yelling, my voice is in those. He did get in trouble. He's gonna say it was worth it. You know, he's gonna say it was worth it. Thank you, Wendy. They were coming this way, guys. Nobody's with me. He was waving a white flag. I didn't see the white flag. This is Jefferson County, Colorado. They're coming this way, guys. No masks. Imagine that. No masks.
How you doing, sir?
Not too bad.
This is a restricted employee only portion of our facility.
How come it's not marked?
It is. There's some signs over here.
I looked for them. I couldn't find any.
Okay, there's one right here.
Couldn't find a single one.
Okay, there are some. So if you could, don't mind you here at the sheriff's office, but just not back here in the restricted area, okay?
Well, I'm not here to mess with
please.
anything, but yeah.
No, don't mind. I'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to go in the public accessible areas on this parking lot or in this facility. Just not here. This is restricted for employees only. Okay?
Well, I did look for signs and I couldn't find a single one.
Right over here.
I looked. I couldn't find any.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
I don't want to get in any trouble.
You're not in any trouble at all. If you could just maybe move it over to the other side, maybe over by the jail lobby,
Sure.
Or even over here, just outside
Sure.
of our employee
Sure.
parking.
Sure.
Okay.
I have a question for you though.
Go ahead.
How come none of you are wearing protective masks?
Okay. I came out here because I heard that somebody was out here.
Well, yeah.
That didn't supposed to be out here. Okay. So, can you please just go to the other side of the lot? I'd appreciate it.
Sure.
Thank you.
They snuck up behind me too. Employees only lot. So that's the way it goes. We'll look for signs again. I don't think there's any out here though. No parking, fire lane.
I appreciate your cooperation, sir. I really do.
Yeah, no signs. No signs out here at all.
There's no.
Not a single sign out here saying no entry.
Not a public entrance. Right there, sir.
Is that even readable?
Yep. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Have a great day, okay?
Not a public entrance, public parking on its side.
Yes,
Well, it says it's not an entrance. It doesn't say no.
This is an employee parking lot. I appreciate you, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's fine.
I appreciate your cooperation. Have a great night, okay?
Yeah. Not even readable, hardly. Not a public entrance, public parking on west side. Doesn't say that it's authorized personnel only or anything like that. Just says that it's not a public entrance. So they don't want me out here. None of them were wearing masks. Not even the deputy in the car. They're approaching me without masks on. I was smoking a cigarette, I would have put my mask on. And it's too dark out here to read the sign without my camera anyway. Yeah, I'm not parking anything. Not going in either. Yeah, they don't want to hear Eric yell. Did you guys hear him say Blue Lives Murder in the background? Could you guys hear that over the guys talking? Eric yelling Blue Lives Murder? Oh, thank you for that, Jennifer. Yeah, you could hear it? Cool. So, I had a feeling they were going to say something. So technically, I can go stand on the grass on this side of the fence. You know, because it isn't entering their area. It'd be on this side of the fence. But it's so dark back here, you can't read their sign. I mean, this is what I see basically when I go up to it. It's a black sign, and I can't see what it says unless I zoom on it with the camera. And even then, I have to be close to it. So, they have no lights out here lighting up the sign. Yeah, he was helping my cop watch. Yeah. I'm not surprised that they came out here. Yep, Tito Rob. I am not surprised that they came out here. So I'm going to go back around the other side. But we're here because not to communicate with Eric, is to prove that the deputies aren't wearing masks and none of the inmates are wearing masks. Yeah, that's true. Should have more lighting. And I don't have any lights with me. That doesn't even say you can't park there. You know, it just says there's not a public entrance. That doesn't mean you can't park there. Eric wants to know why they're what? Bringing kids to COV. I don't know. Yeah, nothing about private or secure. That's a fact, guys. That's why I wasn't too worried about it. I knew they were going to yell at me for it before I came over. That's funny, Branson Code. Yeah, the deputies need the masks. Oh yeah, I don't know what the kids were doing here. Maybe it was a work release pickup thing or drop off. Because that's where the work release people go in. He didn't want to answer the question about the no mask though. Saw how he dodged that one, right? He definitely dodged the question about the masks. Freeing the children first. Yeah. He did not want to answer that question about the mask at all. I'm putting my gloves on. It's getting a little bit chilly out here. I mean, there's snow on the ground. Still, it's getting a little cool out here. Yeah, I have them on video. I have 3 of them on video out here. 4 of them on video out here. None of them with masks. What? Oh. It's April. Should not be any snow. It's normal to have snow here in April in Colorado, guys. It's perfectly normal in Colorado to have snow. Yeah, he kept his distance at least. He did keep his distance. They know something we don't. Yeah, they want a paid vacation. That's what they know.
How's it going?
All right, how you doing?
Not too bad.
People going back in for the night, getting dropped off and whatnot. Work release. So they're going back into the jail. It's a big hill, guys. Big hill. You going back into the jail?
Huh?
Are you going back into the jail?
Yeah.
Are they going to put you all into one pod?
Yeah.
When?
I'm already in the other pod. They moved me 2 days ago.
2 days ago?
Yep.
What about the rest of them?
Within the next week.
They're going to put it all into one pod?
Yep.
How many of you are in there then?
There was 30 some in my old pod, and there's like 30 some in the new pod.
So there's 60 people in a pod right now?
There's gonna be.
And then more?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yep.
You know, 27 of the deputies tested positive?
What?
27 of the deputies tested positive.
27?
Yes. Didn't you notice the lack of staff in there?
I don't pay
They sent them
attention.
home. That's why they're putting you into the single pods.
Really?
Yeah. How many are wearing masks in there?
All the deputies are wearing masks.
On yours, they are? But they're not elsewhere from what people are saying.
I don't know. I don't pay attention. I only go in there to sleep and eat and then go to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing I ever do.
So they're wearing masks on your pod.
Yeah.
And your pod's the slower one here for the work release guys, right?
Yep.
So at least you're lucky that they're wearing masks.
Yeah.
So it could be worse.
It could be worse.
Because my friend's up there on the 5th floor and none of them are wearing masks.
Really?
Yeah. Well, now they're making the pod wear the mask, but not the deputies.
Wow.
Yeah, none of the deputies have been wearing masks and they've been in contact with them.
That's stupid.
Uh-huh. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm live streaming this.
Are you with a news channel or something?
I do independent news, but right now I'm just doing my YouTube channel. I got 133 people watching right now.
Oh, wow. Right on.
So...
I emailed. You got a lighter on you, man? I do. I got mine in my hat somewhere. And they can't hear anything or what?
They can hear you.
Oh, right on.
They can all hear what we're saying.
Well, if you're all listening, Jeffco sucks.
They all know it. You know Eric Brandt?
Nope.
You guys don't know Eric Brandt?
I don't think so.
Really? You have to look him up when you get a chance. He's pretty famous.
Yeah.
He's Eric Fuck the Cops Brandt. Carries around fuck the police sign, you know, fuck the cops
well, it's
signs.
just, you know, every other county in Colorado shut down the work release department and sent them home with, you know, non-violent crimes. So why do they get a golden pass?
Yep.
Seriously, Adams County did it.
Yeah.
Denver did it. Arapahoe County did it. They're the only fucking ones not doing it.
Yeah.
And they're not even wearing masks.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
They're not getting their temperature taken, and all they're doing is taking our temperature.
Yep.
True deputies
Well, wait a
and
minute.
sergeant have been
You're saying they're not wearing masks?
No, they're not. Fuck, they wear them on their fucking belt. You kidding me?
The
That way,
ones
in
in
case
work
somebody
release
comes
down
in,
there.
they can be like, "Oh, they never wear their fucking masks."
See, guys?
When I'm in there.
I never see them wear their fucking masks. I've been here since January 13th, and they do not fucking wear their masks.
I've been here since
Yeah.
December, and I've seen a couple of them wear it when I'm in there.
Yeah.
Well, I
never
don't
have.
pay attention.
Uh-huh.
I go in to go to sleep and eat, and then I'm out.
yeah.
Yeah,
I've
you're
never
not there
seen-
very long and you're not...
Yeah, I'm only in here 8 hours, and then I'm out.
Right.
And most of that time, I'm sleeping.
Right,
I've never seen them. I've seen them wear them on their belt buckles, pretty much.
right.
That's it.
So for the most part, they're not wearing them.
No, I've never seen one of them wear it.
That's what Eric's saying.
Well, I emailed. There was an email where you could email
The
Governor
kites?
Polis's office, and I did, and I was talking just about this bullshit. Like, how come they can? They're the only work release department that the city or the state's not pressuring. Like,
Yeah.
most of us are there for non-violent crimes. I'm there for a fucking DUI. Send me the fuck home. Give me
Yeah.
a knuckle bracelet or something.
Yeah, they
Nah,
should.
Stupid, dude.
They should.
I can't go home. I'm on violent crimes.
Oh, well, that's a different story. But you're getting out on work release. That's, you know,
Right?
that's an oxymoron.
Hopefully you raise awareness.
Well, that's what I'm out here doing. All right, there's two of the guys that are going back in that you guys were just hearing me talk to. So one's saying he doesn't see any of the deputies wearing them, but they have them on their belt. The other guy doesn't pay much attention. It isn't that they shut them down. It's they've kicked out as many people as they can. They should be kicking out more people out of this one. Because that's what Denver did. That's what all of them did, except for this one, is kicked a bunch of people out beforehand. You know, to get the population down so there's not as many at risk for getting this while in jail. So these guys that I was talking to are right there. They could be kicking out presumptive positives, yes. I don't know what they're doing though. I'm not sure. All right, let's keep going up the hill. These guys are just going in to check into the hotel for the night. And they get out in the morning to go to work. So they get a cot and a meal. So one of the guys was a violent offender, and he still goes out every day on work release. All right. Is work release essential? It could be. Masks are pointless. They're not if you don't have it. But you're around people that do have it. It would prevent the people that do have it from giving it to you. If they're wearing a mask, it would help prevent you from getting it. What's that? Making room for those not complying with lockdown orders. They haven't arrested anybody here that I know of over it. They have in Boulder though. We got sirens. This guy had to turn on his siren down there for some odd reason. We got a siren out there on 6th Avenue. See where he's going. But somewhere over there on 6th Avenue. One guy turned on the siren, didn't come out. He turned around and went back. That's messed up. Don't eat yellow snow? Yeah. Yeah, they're not windy tonight. There is no wind tonight. That one night was so damn windy. Sirens are going that way on 6th Avenue. Can't tell where. A lot of sirens though. Like I said earlier, any deputy that's been sent home from this place, it shouldn't be paid vacation. They didn't wear their protection, therefore they got a positive result on it, and it's their own fault. If you were in the military, you could be charged with the crime for that, by the way. If you were supposed to wear your protective equipment and didn't, and you got sick, you could be charged with crimes if you were in the military. No masks. Jefferson County sheriffs do not take this seriously at all. They don't care about the public health, public safety. They don't have enough PPEs. It's their discretion. Is that why they're carrying them around on their belt? From what I was just told, Brian? They're carrying them around on their belt. The one guy that was going back in for the night said that they're carrying them on their belt. They're not even using them. They have them and they're not using them. So the excuse of them not having enough of them but only putting them on. I need a better shot of what? Of them playing basketball? Oh, I wish I could get recording on the inside, but that was the guy that was going in that's telling me that. We'd have to look at the pods, the pod videos, if we got pod videos. But he's saying that they're carrying around the masks on their belt, hooked on their belt, and only put them on when somebody important or something comes up and they feel that they need to put them on. You know. So that's from the side that they're dropping off people, probably spending the night, or maybe they're going to work. I don't know what they're doing. Let's put it that way. Looks like a smoking area down there. Yeah, I would love to get a picture of them with the masks hooked on their belt. Yeah, mask on their belt, saying they don't have enough of them, but it's hooked on their belt. Just means they don't want to wear it. That's all it means. Not that they don't have enough of them. You can guarantee they have enough of them, guys. You sent the audio? Yeah. Arrest and ticket them for not wearing masks. Arrest them for endangering the public safety. How's that? Public safety. That they're sworn to protect the public, right? Their mission is to protect the public safety. That's what their sheriff page says. They're not protecting the public safety. They're endangering it. They don't want to wear masks. This whole pod shut down on this side over here, looks like. This whole section. They got one whole side shut down. Right there. I don't see any lights on anywhere, hardly. Next one over, it's all lit up. Let's go around to the front. How you doing, Hefe's Garden? I don't know if I want to go down it that way. That way's a little slick. It was a little slick coming up. I'm gonna try it though. If I land on my ass, I'm gonna be pissed about it. But then there'll be nobody to blame but myself for coming down this thing. I gotta step in the snow though, not in the mud. You can see where I was slipping earlier in several spots coming up it. Good exercise, yeah. Several spots I've slid in. You would laugh? Okay. You can laugh if I land on my ass, but still won't make me happy. I'll tell you that much. See the whole right side here? Barely any lights on in the whole place. Left side's got some, not many on this side. They're working on shutting it down. The website said this place was closed until midnight, April 16th. It's April 17th and it's still closed. They haven't updated their website. Let's go see what the front doors say. So we got a few lights in the middle. All the ones on the right, all dark. Most of them on the left are dark, not all of them. Whole lobby shut down. Normally it's open. If you are here to inquire post bail or inquire about an inmate's release, please use a speaker on the night entrance. Sheriff's office lobby's closed. There's their non-emergency and to report a crime number. Not the best number to call, probably, but I don't know. In order to protect you, our staff and inmates, please do not enter the facility if you have the following active symptoms. Oh, so if you're a staff member, you're supposed to call that number. And if you're a visitor, oh, here we go. Please contact the Jefferson County Health Department. There's the Jefferson County Health Department, 303-232-6301. Seems we have a lot of deputies that have tested positive, and the Jefferson County Health Department needs to know about this. Tell them I'm here to pick Eric up. Yeah. More than 10 inmates is illegal. Yeah, they got them in groups, don't they? So the health department needs to know that this place is a big petri dish with the deputies not wearing their masks coming in and out of here, with 27 of them testing positive, being sent home. And now they're going to put them all into one pod, and the deputies still aren't wearing masks, and they're still infecting people. So you guys know what you can do with that one, I'm sure, with calling them. So, oh, lost connection there for a second. Here's some stairs that come around this ways. That goes down to the staff parking, it looks like. I don't know how far down that goes, if it goes through or not. Let's see if it goes through. I don't know that if it goes through or not. It might. Maybe not. It goes right down into their parking lot though. Go down there. Where he says you can't be, because it's staff parking. Right? Oh, the other side's staff parking, they say. I don't know what this side is. Didn't take them long to figure out I was out there though. Once I started yelling, Eric started yelling, right? They keep them deputies that are sick. Well, they should put them in jail too for jeopardizing the public health. Put them in a real quarantine. Not that bullshit home self-quarantine. Put them in a real quarantine. All right? For endangering the public health. No, it wasn't that solo deputy. That solo deputy didn't even care. It was after Eric started yelling and then I yelled back. That's when they figured out from inside that there was somebody outside. The deputy that was outside that I first encountered didn't even care. Didn't say a word to me about being there. But it's about time to end the stream here, I guess, to get out of here. We did what we could to expose them for he had to get his gang members. Could be. Expose them for what they're doing. They should have, friends in code. They should have. They always come in groups. Yeah, there was 3 of them. 2 of them approached me and went to my left, and 1 came up behind me on my right. They just won't comply. Everybody's contaminated until proven not. Well, yeah. Could be. But thank you guys for joining me down here at the jail. I was hoping for better pictures of inside to get some of the pictures of the deputies not wearing masks inside. But we already know they aren't wearing them. But picture is 1,000 words. And $1 million in a class action lawsuit. But we should be able to pull the pod videos and prove they're not wearing masks too. So everybody have a good night. Yeah. Well, I just already showed that, friends in code. I already showed that nobody else has masks. So none of the other pods have masks at all. Oh, cool, ACR. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yep. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. You guys have a good night. Thank you for joining.